Hi, my name is Lucy Harris and this is my Forest School Level 3. This is my tool talk and demonstration for using a bow saw. So we always make sure that when it's not in use, we have a cover on it and we take that off when we are using it, and when we are not using it, we will then put the cover back on and store that appropriately so that children don't have access to it. When we're using the bow saw, we make sure that there is nobody else in the vicinity, and we are an arm's length apart plus the tools. So there is nobody else around us apart from the partner that we're going to be working with. This is the bow saw, this is the handle, and this is the cutting blade. Before we use it, we need to make sure that it's in good working order, that the blade is securely fixed and tight, and there's no rust or damage to that blade as well. So when we're walking around, we don't necessarily try to walk around the area with a big bow saw like this, but when we are working in this area, we will always hold it down adjacent to our body. We never walk around with the blade facing outwards to anybody else that's in the vicinity. So we'll put that on the floor while we're not using it. And for this demonstration, we do have gloves. Children can wear gloves on both hands or just the one hand. So if we are holding the handle, usually the glove will then go on our helping hand. But for this demonstration, we're going to wear gloves on both hands. So gloves go on, and for this demonstration as well, I have got somebody else to work as a partner. So if you can just come in, we are going to cut this piece of log if we were making a wood cookie. So we'd be looking for a good diameter to be able to cut, and we also use the sawhorse as well so that it is securely in place when we are trying to cut. So Owen, can you put your gloves on as well, please? And if we are going to cut the end of this branch, we make sure that it is tightly in there and it's not going to move as well. Okay, so the way that we're going to do it, Owen, is you're going to have one hand on the handle, or that one, so that hand on the handle. Your helping hand's going to rest on the wood, okay, mine too, and then our leg facing away, so we're not having the inside of our legs exposed to the saw. So it'll be your other one, Owen, okay, because we need to avoid the inside artery getting cut with the blade. So we have our leg up to secure the sawhorse, okay, and then my helping hand as well is going to go on the wood to secure that as well. We're going to put the blade down onto the wood. Owen's going to hold one handle, I'm going to hold the other, and our hands stay well away from the blade. So for this demonstration, this is the way that we would work as a partnership to get this wood cut. So Owen, I'm going to pull it towards me, and then you're going to pull it towards you. And the bow saw is about a pulling action, not a pushing. So I will pull it towards me and Owen will pull it towards himself, and eventually when we work together, that will cut through the wood successfully. Okay, so to me first, Owen, and then to you, to me, to you, and we will continue this motion all the way through the wood. To you, to me, to you, me, to you, me, to you. And we are using the whole blade as well for a more successful cut rather than just keeping it short. Try and use that whole blade to get through that wood. Me to you, me to you, me. And successfully we have created a wood cookie, and we have got a clean cut of the wood. Now that we are finished, this is going to get covered back up stored appropriately in the shed, away from children to access themselves. And that's how we use a bow saw.